What kind of students are you? What kind of subject, not kind, what subject students are you? That's what I have for you. I just wanted to know you a little before I connect, beginning with a thank you to Mr. Bedi. He's made a real effort to get me here, and I want to thank him for this effort because I'm really looking forward to this experience this afternoon. I've tried to test about this institution, and so far it's been very loaded. People know about you. When I got off the flight, I checked up with all the passengers, a few passengers I came across, to check what do they know about your institution. And I think you are congratulatory. You are in very good hands. But I just want to know a little about you. What kind of students, what subject students are you? Are you MBAs? And? Oh, design also, right. I know you're a great school of design. So you MBA, design, anybody else? Dentistry as well? Dentistry? You teach them?
I teach MBA for the management.
So thank you for your story.
Really inspiration.
So are you some of you in the second year or the first year, or you got another year to go, you got a few months to go? How many of you have a year to go? 1 year to go? Okay, good. How many of you got 2 years to go? How many of you got a few months to go? So I'm looking at my long-term and short-term investment. That is why, how soon would you take this, whatever is shared today, into the community? So some will be here for more than around a year, and some will. What are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to? Those of you who will go away in a few months, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to? Let's look at the ones who will be moving out within a few months. What are you looking forward to? I have a presentation for you which I'll come to. But I want to get the feel of you. What is in your mind and what is ahead for you? What are you looking forward to? Connect with me. It's not going to be one-sided with me. What are you looking forward to? Raise your hands. All right. Those of you who are going to be here for a few months, raise your hands. Then I'll pick and choose. एक ही हाथ अभी तक खड़ा.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
What I'm looking forward to is success. You know, in whichever field I go or whichever organization I'm in. And for me, success means I should be happy with what I'm doing.
Wonderful.
And which should, on a larger perspective, should contribute to the development of the country as well.
Very good. I'm very, very happy to hear you. Extremely good. Extremely happy. One more like this, your own view. That gives me the cue whether my presentation is going to be relevant or I change it. So therefore, that's the reason I'm trying to feel you, to see, because I'm not here for myself. I'm here for you. And if I'm of worth, this 1 hour is going to be worth it. It's going to be an asset. You take it along, right? And it's going to be worthwhile with all the hours we're going to spend together. So that's the reason I'm sensing you. Anybody else?
Shubhu, hi ma'am, my name is Nilesh. I'm from second year of UWSB. Well, my aim after completing my graduation would be to do justice to my skills and expertise which have been provided to me, not only in terms of myself but also as the world sees it.
How do you think you'll reach there? Do you know your roadmap?
Yeah, now it would be too early to tell a definite designation or definite goal, but yes, I am to an extent clear as to which arena I want to make it.
Which arena? How do you know? You know the what. Are you already clear on the how? You know the why. You know the why.
Yeah.
You know the what.
Exactly.
But have you worked out on the how?
Yeah.
What's the how?
Well, the arena will be marketing. Yeah. So again, as I told that it would be too early for me to predict how will the things go on. So for the first initial 5 years, I have to be in that arena and pick out the which can be the most interesting element or the important element according to the skills and expertise which I will be learning over these years, and then probably take it forward in the next coming up years.
I feel the how could be narrower by now. It's too wide. 5 years is a very long time to finally come to a conclusion. I think the next 1 year should be, the how should be exceedingly narrower, so that you can go as close as possible to your focus. So the two things are linked. It's almost answering this question. Is I want to succeed and I want to go out and get a great quality of life where I enjoy it, I'm happy. But one of them is how. How focused and gradually reflective or analytical are you about the how? And then where? By when? These are very, very vital questions which lead you to what this young man has said in the first question. Okay? I'll come to these details first. One more. But both are very good feedbacks. One more. Who's got a... One of the girls? Raise your hands who will be here for a few months now. Raise your hands. And I want a girl's response. What is the girl looking forward to? Any girl?
Hello ma'am, my name is Nupur Khandelwal and I am from UWSB Ahmedabad. Ma'am, I would like to possess more and more knowledge and skills and experience as I move forward in my career.
You want to know more or have more?
Ma'am, both.
So what is it that you want? You want to have more. What?
Ma'am, more and more knowledge.
Alright, knowledge in which field? You want the Upanishads, you want the Vedas, you want the literature, you want mechanical education, you want, what do you want?
No ma'am, basically I'm from finance background, so I want to grab more and more knowledge in that field.
So in the field of finance.
Yes.
What again in the field of finance? I don't, it's not an interrogation point. I'm only making you start thinking. Whatever you're generically speaking, you've got to become narrower and more specific, and you will be your own answers. Okay? And now I'm going to take you to my presentation. And I think it's going to address some of these questions. I think I will be relevant. This is what I thought for you. When Mr. Banerjee and we connected with each other and he spoke and I tried to understand, I went to your websites, etc., to understand what could be your possible needs. I narrowed down on this subject for you in anticipation that this may be relevant. So here I am. As I said, India, youth India's future. That's how I look at you. As India's future. When I say India's future, what does a life make? What is a life? What is future of a life? And what is life in the future? Let's look at those components.